Capricorns, my darlings, how are you doing? I'm here, don't worry. And we're going in with the emoji deck, okay? And you're lucky because we had some heavy reads. We had some heavy reads coming out yesterday, dearie me. We dug into the side effects of being the chosen one. What it means to be the chosen one, the spiritual and psychological wars that we fight as chosen light workers, disciples of the divine. Those walking with spirit, Jesus, God, Gaia, Mother Earth, Ra, Allah, whatever it is for you. We're all walking with faith, in hope, in line with something. So let's have a look what's going on with you guys. Oh, shit. I'm going to put the cards back in because loads have fallen out, but I hear people chatting shit straight away. Haters, jealousy, trolls, gossip, waffle, noise, unnecessary noise in the background. I beg you I beg you sit down when I'm talking. I want to say shits and giggles as well. This isn't all shits and giggles. I hope you just sit the fuck down and sit the fuck back and listen and respect me when I'm talking. And I'm not talking to you, Capricorn. Don't get this twisted. I'm channeling your energy. That's what Capricorn are saying. Capricorn are like, shut the fuck up when I'm speaking. I beg you, listen, bitch. Let's go. Oh, love's coming out first of all. Did you need that, Capricorn? Did you need a reminder that you are awesome and that people should be listening to you when you're talking? Because when I channel your energy, there's a bit of you that's a little bit reluctant and shy to tell people to shut the fuck up. Did you hear me speak? Why are you cutting me off in the middle of a sentence? Everyone's in the room. You're all here to listen to me. So shut the fuck up and listen to me. I am Capricorn, bitch. I'm looking at a loving relationship now as well. And mouths closed, 2 cards coming out in the back of your mind and your front of your mind about silence. You're not saying something. You're not saying something because you're trying to be tender and loving and sweet and caring and considerate to I guess, who you love. But there is a little bit of a lack of peace or understanding in a situation because you're super frustrated. You're not super frustrated, actually. There's a peace card, but there is this irritation energy is what I have to call it. Some kind of irritation, and you're nervous to say something because you're just worried. Give me a sec. There's all of this heavier energy, but then it's surrounded by energy that's not heavy at all. So 1 minute I'm going, you're in heavy energy, you're not. 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 And that could be other people perceiving you as well, how you're perceiving you're doing and what you're seeing. Like, never judge a book by its cover, may I add. I feel like that's what you've got to know. I think people are maybe easily judged you and assume that you're a specific kind of way, and you're not. Right? Because you talk about something, you dress a certain way, you look a certain way, there's always perceptions about who you are and how you behave. And I feel like you're surrounded by your partner or your partner's friends or a social circle, a network, even like your social media platform, and it's constantly like you're being perceived to be one way when you're really not that way. That's a part of you. There's all these other parts of you as well, and it's so annoying to be misconstrued. And it's like, just bitch, just listen, you know? First card out, Avatar state here. So we're looking at the Ace of Wands, and then we've got the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, there's a group of people around you right now, and they're all quite smart and intellectual. They all do their own thing. They could be other influencers. They could be friends or friends. They could be all part of a social group. They could be your partner's friends or your friends or your new social circle more than anything. And there's a lot of talks about you and your relationship in this social circle. Everyone's watching you in this relationship, and it was a really, really good place to begin with. You rocketed off into a new place in this relationship, and things are still manifesting really well. In the future, things are manifesting really well, but there is a balance between what roles you play in this relationship, who makes the next move, who's the emperor, who's the empress, who's the king, who's the queen, who's in charge, who's taking a back seat, who's speaking up, who's staying quiet. So in your relationship, if you're all going out for drinks in a group of friends, it could be, oh, I'm speaking up, and then you're speaking up, and then you're cutting me off in sentence, and then you're playing me down. Like, you know when someone pats you on the shoulder, like, oh, don't worry, he just didn't get it. Or he's not used to this lifestyle. Like, there's something like a little bit of mockery or something that's just not cute. It's not a big deal, it doesn't really bother you, but it's kind of like, bitch, don't forget who I am. You're like, I still got authority. No, I totally understood what you were saying. I just didn't give a fuck to respond. Do you get what I mean? But I feel like you don't want to come off rude and you don't want to offend or hurt anyone, but you're not here to play games. And actually, there's a part of you that's kind of like, I will fucking leave you. I will move on by myself. I don't fucking need you, you know? Don't, like, I feel like someone's been played down a little bit to be basic and less than you are. And in the relationship, you're like, I will leave you, you know? Keep acting like that in public and I will bin you right the fuck off. And it seems a little bit harsh and mean for me to say that, but it's like someone's playing you down a little bit. And it kind of, it's because they're scared is what I can see here. They're scared of your strength, they're scared of your power. So if there's any opportunity for them to kind of play you down and play you off as like the housewife, oh, she's just a feminine, oh, she's just a housewife, oh, typical her, whatever, oh, just some kind of conversations around sex as well, and what positions you're doing in sex, who's on the top, who's on the bottom, who's more powerful, who really is confident to talk about sex and sexual stuff. And it's kind of like, I don't talk about sex in that way because I don't want to, not because I don't have the ability to, not because I'm a prude or uncomfortable. It's just I have standards and I don't want to talk about that in this social setting, and I'm working hard on something in my life. So sorry, my priority isn't about my body parts and the size of this and the size of that and how I look in this way. I don't care. I'm focusing on my business and my empire, and I'm building something amazing. And I've been wounded in the past, and I'm taking that into consideration. So I'm making sure I feel at home with people before I start waffling on. And actually, what I've already seen in the time that I've spent in this group or social setting is that when I do speak, and I bring my ideas forward, I get shut down. Because you guys are so used to doing things in your very specific way, which takes away from my truth. So somewhat, maybe I don't really fit in with you guys. And do you know what? That's okay. If I don't fit in, I don't fit in. Because I break the mold, bitch. I'm not your everyday basic motherfucker. And I'm not trying to be rude and say all of you are basic. If I really put my foot down and said how I felt about this whole social group, bitch, you would feel a blood clot way. Because, yeah, in comparison, you're blah to me. So, do you know what? In a room full of blah, let me just sit back and act like the blahriest of all. Because otherwise, I'm going to shine too brightly and piss on all of you. And goodness me. Golden showers are not for everyone. Clearly. Like, it's really saucy energy and I'm just giving you what I've got, right? It's super funny. But, like, and I've used so many metaphors in this reading. So even I'm a bit like, whoa, what the fuck, man? Because the main situation here, Capricorn, is there's a relationship that you're in. And in this relationship, you feel silenced at period points in time when you're out in a social setting with this person, family, friends, social network, maybe the leader in the relationship, the key player, or who's appearing to be the key player, isn't really the key player. And at the end of the day, you're just holding it all together and biting your tongue on certain situations because you know you can be overly abundant or overly opinionated. And if you start really clearing what you've got to say and really having the voice, then it's going to reveal a lot of stuff to these people that they're potentially not going to like. And it's going to turn things on their head and the whole dynamic's going to change. I said the other day, or actually I said in a reading today, Sagittarius reading, I said, people with big dicks are not really valued by people with small dicks. If you've got small dick energy, you're not going to look at someone with big dick energy and go, oh my God, you're amazing. You're not. You're a fucking hater because your dick's small. And the fact that my dick's so large makes you uncomfortable. And I'm so sorry, that's not my fault. So I'm talking to a Capricorn who's acting like they've got small dick energy just to not embarrass the actual other person in the room who's got small dick energy. Because sometimes when your dick is so fucking big and it's swinging around left and right, ooh, does it make a small dick motherfucker feel real small and inferior. And as a result, you just grin and bear it. You take it with a pinch of salt. But goodness me, is your dick humongous waggling around over there with that third fucking leg. Do you get what I mean? It's ridiculous. And obviously this is metaphorical, but I mean, it brings up a lot of thoughts and a lot of consideration about how you want to move forward and what is bothering you. I feel like there is, like, as much as you play it down like it's not bothering you, you're bothered. Something's bothering you. And it is about the relationship. It is about money in the relationship as well. And maybe a loss of money. You feel like money's being stolen from you. Maybe something's even missing in your house and you don't know where it is. Or someone's taken something from your house without answering, that's bothered you a bit. And you worry about how this person would be if you weren't feeling well. I mean, there might have been an incident when you weren't feeling too well, or you tried to speak about an incident from your childhood when things weren't good enough, or you wanted to open up a little more emotionally and challenge them to see if they could go there with you and have that context and conversation, and it was clear that they couldn't. It was clear that they like, I think in social settings, they act like the big I am. I've got a big dick. I'm so awesome. Rah, rah, rah. I'm the king of the castle. And then really they're not. And it's just like, oh, fucking hell. Do I really want to be with this person long term? Because I feel like they maybe impact your career as well in some way, in a way that isn't positive and healthy, in a way that you don't enjoy, and you've started to notice that it is somewhat insignificant. Male or female here, it doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm seeing same sex, but I'm also seeing mixed gender. I'm also seeing like not officially together, polyamory kind of relationship, where a female's just kind of dating, could be dating multiple guys in the like it could be a social circle where I'm connecting with a female and you're sleeping with a guy in the group and a girl in the group, and you're all aware of it because you're all poly. But at the end of the day, it's just like, oh, you're just like trying to be like, one of them is playing you down, and they're only playing you down because they know that you're sleeping with a girl, and to them they're insecure because they're the only guy in the room has got the smallest dick in the room. Because the girl over there that's bisexual that you're sleeping with, and you don't even identify as bi, you identify as something else. But I don't think she identifies as bi. I mean, that's stereotypical for me to even call you bi. I do apologise. You're blatantly saying you're asexual or something like that. But whatever the case is, you're like you and her just get down and it's easy and it's casual and it's poly and there's no big deal. But this guy feels like he needs to assert his masculinity a little bit more in the social setting, during the experience. And he knows that you two get it down, and you get it down real fucking good because you speak about how much orgasms you have with each other, and he clearly doesn't give you as much, right? But you kind of started off with him, so he's just kind of there and he's a nice placehold. But I do feel like his dick is genuinely small. Not that you've ever said that, but his behaviour also reflects that his dick's small. So that's his embarrassment and his problem, because you can have a small dick and still have big dick energy. You can have a small dick and not let the rest of the world know that your dick's small, but the way that you're behaving when we're in social settings and in a group is screaming small dick energy. And that's sad for you, babe. Not for me, for you. Yeah? You might want to look at that. Yeah, you got inner child wounding and shit that you've got unresolved there. Might want to check out some of the hermatologist content. Might want to watch the side effects of being the chosen one, or maybe you're not the chosen one. Maybe I should be putting out content of the side effects of not being the chosen one, the side effects of taking the blue pill. Because clearly, I'm talking to someone who's taken the red pill, who's dating someone who's taken the blue pill. Oh, awkward. I'm stopping and I'm leaving it there because I can't say this voice all day, but you lot are giving me joke. I love your energy. Have a great day, Cappies. I'll talk to you soon. Hit like and subscribe.